Hello, how are you guys doing? Hope you're having an amazing, wonderful day. I know I am. I'm excited about today. I'm excited about so many amazing things that are coming, that are happening, It's happening for you. It's happening for you. It's just good news, good stuff just going all around. First of all, I just wanted to come and share this quick message with you. And I'm loving what O'Shea Jackson is doing over on the Kinganda channel. I'm loving that. The Dear, he was doing at first the Dear African American series, and now he's doing the Dear African Diaspora, which includes everyone throughout the diaspora. I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. And go out and check out his channel. He gave me a shout out today, and I'm just so grateful. People don't have to do that. People do not have to be nice and kind. I'm grateful to so many people who are doing so many things. And so we got a topic. Y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Do what you got to do. Hit the notification bell. Support a sister. Help a sister out. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Share it with somebody. Share it with a friend. Share it with an enemy. Share it with somebody you don't like. Somebody you might like. Go ahead and share it. They're all the same. And give me a thumbs up. So we're going to talk about get on code and get your spirit right, getting your attitude right. You guys, many of you may have noticed that I have been doing meditations. I've been doing so many amazing libations, this kind of thing. I've been sharing things, and I'll be sharing more. And one of the reasons, I know some of you might be thinking, well, what are you doing? Well, if you go backtrack in some of my videos, you will see meditations from like maybe a year ago, a year and a half ago. And so we've done this before. And Spirit keeps bringing me, especially when I'm getting ready to, got a plan, I got something new that I got to do, and hubby and I are doing something new. Always the first thing comes back is to ground my spirit, get my spirit right. And so I have a whole playlist and playlist of meditations, because as we begin to go back, for those of us in the African diaspora, especially those of us coming out of America, as we start getting ourselves together to go back to the motherland and to go home, we don't want to take on these negative things from the West, take on these things that we've been through, that our ancestors have been through, slavery and the rape and the abuse and the systematic oppression, the systematic incarceration of Black people for minute things, having to, I was just listening to Gina Ifoe. I was just listening to her, the African superstar, talk about how these issues and these things that have been going on so long, and we've been training our kids so long to put their hands up. If you stop by the police, you got to drive. If you get stopped, you got to have it in a right position. Put your hands up. All these things we've gone through. Work issues, we've been abused. Our ancestors have been abused, we've been mistreated, we've been sexually harassed, we've been discriminated against. Just walking down the street in the stores, followed, you name it, you know what I'm talking about. And we need to heal. You know what I'm saying? We need to heal, because if we don't heal, then we take this stuff over to the continent. And so the African tigress, O'Shea Jackson, O'Shea Jackson, over in the Kinganda channel, y'all go follow him. He's just dropping knowledge. The African superstar, the African tigress, Juliet over at Blacksit. So many, Dynasty Mir, so many people are saying the same thing, which is heal before you go to the continent. So heal, get yourself together. Get yourself together. Black Sail talks about this. He has a whole organization that he has started, and he has herbs once you get to the continent, so many different things that he's doing over in Uganda to help people, especially African Americans. So when we come to the continent, we can heal. But I want you to start healing now. I love that Gina went over, the African superstar. I love that she went over to the UK, and it's just like a healing place. It's just before she is going to go to the continent once the borders go back up. And The reason that's so is important for us to heal is because we've gone through so much in our DNA. We've gone through so much and through our ancestors, and even in our own experiences, things that might have happened to our children when they were in school, going through, teachers and grades, and when we went to college, so many different things have happened. And so the only way to stop this and to stop the hurt and the pain and the suffering that we've gone through is to begin to heal now. So I have a regimen that I do to help me heal now. And I have a playlist. So I have this whole playlist of healing before you go to the continent for you, just for you, to go through some meditations, libations, talk to the ancestors, begin to release all of this anxiety and stress, because we all know what happens, right? The depression, the sadness, we all know what happens when we don't release it. Then you go to the continent, and what you doing? You beefing with people over in the continent, beefing with other African Americans, beefing with other people from the diaspora, from different places. We see it play out how it is already on the internet. You don't have to mention anybody's names, but we're seeing how these things are playing out. We have a lack of interpersonal communication skills. We are not quite understanding completely about positioning our brand and branding, and how our lack of communication skills, which stems from our lack of inner healing. All right. So people talk about womb healing, but are you really healed? While we're trying to heal everybody else, are we really healed? So it's time to really work on us. And that's why, if you wonder why I'm doing all the meditations, that's why I'm doing these meditations, so that we as a community, we as a people, here in America, as African Americans, before we leave and we get over there, there's healing. There's healing that must happen. So what are my rituals? What am I doing? How to heal from all of the stress before I go to the continent, of all of the things that I, have experienced and have gone through, the stuff that lives in my cells and DNA, about how I process information, how I'm like, what you say? What you say? What you say? I know you didn't say what I thought you said. All this stuff, all this stuff we do, all this stuff we go through, that is so unnecessary. So I have been working with spirit, and I've been putting these videos out. This is the reason, so we can heal. So what do? I meditate. I pray. I do the libations. I sit out in nature. Okay. I drink plenty of water on deck all the time, right? Water. I eat plenty of vegetables. I was thinking tonight I'm going to eat some more vegetables. I got squash in there and some more zucchini. I've been doing Buddha bowls. So fruit in the morning, smoothie for like breakfast, and then fasting. I will fast. Some days I'll fast a half a day, and I'll just be day after day after day, or I might just eat one small meal or eat a smoothie. So I'm fasting. I'm in constant prayer. I'm only putting in good things into my ears. So like I'm listening to really, really good stuff, really good people who are positive. I'm not letting myself be distracted at all by anything, right? Or anyone. Nothing is going to stop me. So I'm just releasing it. I'm releasing it, right? Burning candles, and I'm just releasing it, spraying good things that really open up my mind and my nose and my sinuses and my glands, like, since like citrus, lemon, grapefruit, those kinds of things, lemongrass, really, really great. Lemon balm, another one that work for me. Now for you, it may be peppermint, or it may be lavender, it might be whatever. So use the essential oils that you want to use, put them in a diffuser, drop it in the water, sit out in a bowl, do whatever you got to do. One of the things that I will start doing is walking, because I need to walk more. So it's all, I've got this plan, right? So it's little steps at a time, no pressure on myself. Just knowing that I am in this space, and the person, the new me that I want to take with me, is happy, is healed, is loved. right? Well, take this person with me that is ready to walk into the destiny that spirit and the ancestors have opened for me and are continuously opening for me, perpetually opening for me, the doors that are opening for me. I want to be able to walk in, but I can't walk into them if in my heart I'm not ready. If I'm a spirit, I still am, putting myself in beefs and arguments and, just, in this thing of tearing other people down and allowing myself to be torn down and getting distracted by little things that are going on. No, no, this is not this moment. This is the moment for you to walk into your destiny. This is the moment for you to stand on the shoulders of the ancestors and to walk because they have struggled. They've already gone through this. They've already struggled. They've already gone through this oppression. They've already walked through, right? The fire. They've already walked through the fire. Some of them got burned. You know what I'm saying? They're not even here to tell about it. So now that it's your turn to step into destiny and to be all that you are called to be, now that it's your turn, how are you going to walk? You're going to walk uprightly, right? Your shoulders back, honey. Get it. You're going to walk in peace and you're going to walk in joy and you're going to walk in love. So whatever the problems are that you've been having, and maybe, you've had your sister or cousin, or maybe even your children say, you can be a little mean sometimes, or you can, you sure do snap off, or you a little quick tempered, or you don't have enough patience. Those little things, work on it, honey. Because that's what I'm working on. I'm working on me, honey. It's all about me. Yes, I'm working on me and the things that I need to change. Because when the spotlight shines on me, ex superstar, when the spotlight shines on me, honey, that's the African superstar, and they click on me. What? And I'm ready to walk into my destiny and do all the things in business on the continent the plans that I have, honey, because when I'm silent, I'm planning all the plans that I'm putting forth and strategically working out through spirit, and I'm writing them down, honey, and working out the plans and getting my numbers and my figures and my information and my statistics right. Those things that I'm working on. Well, I mean, what am I gonna do? Step out there with a nasty attitude? No, 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 haha. Not so now. No, ma'am. No, sir. And so that's what I'm saying. It's time to leave. Yeah, because we've been, I hear spirit say we've been so angry for so long as Black men and Black women. And we've had to be, because we had to protect our babies. We had to be lions and lionesses. We had to be kings. We had to be kings and queens, and we had to be warriors and protect our people for so long in this country. And it's just that culture, you know what I'm saying? With the Karens and the Kims and all these other things that's out here, white supremacists, is what it is, right? So you gotta guard yourself, right? You gotta guard yourself, and that's this environment. But when you go to the motherland, that may not be the environment that you're in. So you gotta prepare for a new. You gotta renew your mind and get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta renew your heart and you gotta work in your heart. That's why chakras, opening up your chakras and learning about your different chakras in your body and the different places you're getting your mind right, getting all your different areas of your chakras together is so important. That's why it's important. Work on your mind, work on your ears, right? Your ear gate, your mouth, your nose, just notice, right? How you're feeling, right? How you're processing the world around you. What's in your heart? The pain, the hurt, the despair, the disappointment, all those things that have been in your heart for so long that you don't even realize that they're there. Things that your mother may have carried and passed on to you, right? And so what is it going to be like, that we sit here and you got the perfect business opportunity that's there for you, but then you show up and you got the perfect plan. It's all glitzy. It's all written out nice. It's beautiful. They love it. The presentation was the bomb. And then the first day you sit, you're sitting and you're talking to them and you got a stank attitude on the continent. No, ma'am. No, sir. It's not going to work. Right. It's time to get ourselves right. And so people want to come in the community and embrace you and love you on the motherland, on the continent, right? And you because you don't want nobody to get close to you because you've been abused, you've been damaged, you've been, and some of us really and truly, when the 14-day quarantine that they're putting in place on the motherland after for COVID, some of this is really designed by spirit, and it's the ancestors who are there protecting you, right? Putting you in a cocoon, getting you slowly ready to go out into the world. Even COVID here and having to quarantine and be away from people and putting the mask on. Some of that is for us to cover our mouths so we don't say the wrong things, right? So we don't do the wrong things. Cover our eyes so we don't see the wrong things. You got that face mask on, the eyes, you got the goggles. You ain't worried about all this peripheral and all this stuff that's going on over here. You don't have time. And so I want you to get busy. Once you get on your plan, I want you to get on your game. Do what you got to do, because this is your moment. And Spirit is not only creating these meditations and libations and all of these things for me, it is also for you. And I do understand how much of a vessel I am. And so that's why, even though I'm very stressed today because I have a presentation that has to come out very soon, because I am on the road to graduation for my master's program. And so, but I had to stop and say this to you because it's very important. Go check out that playlist, y'all. I'm serious. We got to get ourselves together so that when we get to the motherland, we ain't trying to get together and get healing. We already healed, honey. We're already ready to do the work, right? To put in our hands and do the work together that Spirit has called us to do. And if you're answering that call to the motherland, then you know that we have a lot of work to do. So I bless you in this moment. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Again, this is Synolve. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, honey, because I want you to be part of the family, and I want you to be notified every time I put out a video, because this is our time for me to connect with you and for you to connect with me. Know that you're blessed, you're loved, you're wonderful, you're beautiful. Honey, you know why? Because you just don't. All right. I love you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug.